My first question to you, Shehzad Poonawalla. Ek bar phir, it's very clear, the Waqf bill that you want to bring in clearly is an issue, according to the opposition, where you want to stir up a hornet's nest on a communal issue to polarize, because there are elections in 3 states, there are by-elections in Uttar Pradesh, and it's a do-or-die battle for the BJP.
You know, Navika ji, it is so sad that every step of good governance, and which is pro-good governance, pro-accountability, pro-transparency and anti-land grabbing, is also being viewed as anti-Muslim. First of all, I am reminded of the CAA debates. You remember they used to say, CAA कानून आएगा, नागरिकता छिन जाएगी. Now CAA has been implemented. How many people have lost their citizenship till now? Nobody. But there were riots because of this kind of narrative. Secondly, let us understand the background of this Waqf Act. In the name of pseudo-secularism, a land grabbing cannot be legitimized. You see, on the one hand, there was a Places of Worship Act in 1991 which prohibits Hindus from reclaiming their religious sites. But on the other hand, in 1995, you give overriding powers to Waqf that any property it wants, it can go and claim. And this is unconstitutional, and it is against natural principles of justice also. So look at the provisions. Section 3, Section 40, Section 85, Section 6, Section 83. It says that if the Waqf feels it's a property of the Waqf, then they can declare it as such, and the other party has to prove it, and that too in the front of the Waqf tribunal without any right to appeal. Now my question is only this: 2009, 3 lakh properties were there. Today there are 8.5 lakh Waqf properties. The total size was 4 lakh acres. Today it is about 9 lakh acres. How did this rise? This rose because unlimited powers were given. And secondly, the land has increased so much, but the collection of the income is how much? Less than 200 crores, which means the benefits are not going to the armed Muslim. The armed Muslim is being cheated. It is only the 20 families who have political links and connections that are benefiting from this. And therefore today, it is not based on our recommendation. It is based on Sachar committee recommendation, based on the 9th JPC committee on this of 2006, which was headed by K. Rahman Khan. It is based on wide consultation with the Muslim community, with people from the general public, with members of the Waqf board of the states, that they have come to a decision that there must be certain transparency, accountability, broad basing and inclusivity. Is there anybody who's against this? Is it against the idea that there should be verification of the properties? The property will be given to the Muslims. The property benefit will be going to the Muslims. There'll be women, there'll be other people from other sects of Islam and Muslims to come and participate in it. So one should not have a problem. And the maximum complaints against this has been done, by the way, by the Muslim community itself. There is an article published in Milli Gazette. It was written by it's been written by a former journalist, Aftab Kola, who has said that the complete survey of Waqf property must be done. There is a paper written on plunder of Waqf continuing.
All of this is
by
fine.
The Muslim community
but
people.
It is very clear, and Sanjay Jha, let me get you in on this. Sanjay Jha, the fact is that after railways and the army, Waqf boards own the maximum land in this country. And there is no regulation. There is no recourse to any legal redressal. And if there are reforms in this which have been asked for so many years, nobody is bothered to do them, why is the opposition up in arms? Everything is not about communal agenda. This is also an issue about rights and rights of those who are really at the bottom end of the pyramid.
Navika, a very pertinent question. And let me answer this for you in brief. I live in Mumbai, and I can tell you upfront that in India, and not just in Mumbai, in India, real estate is controlled by a mafia nexus. And that includes politicians, builders, bureaucrats, and members of the law enforcement agency. Let me tell you about Mumbai. I'm happy to quote to you a BJP leader who has said that 90% of the construction in Mumbai is illegal. So I request the BJP, Mr. Modi, Mr. Shah, and its representatives to start the charity at home, because Mr. Narayan Rane, former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, and now a prominent face of the BJP, has said that 90% of the construction in Mumbai is illegal. So I want to see, Navika, in the interest of transparency and anti-corruption, bulldozers in my city, fixing all the skyscrapers, including one, a very famous businessman's enterprise, which apparently has been built on the Waqf board land. Point number 2, the Indian Express has exposed the BJP in a way that I think they should actually be hiding under cover like an ostrich. Ayodhya, consecration ceremony, one of the most sacrosanct land of, I think, all of us as part of the Hindu faith. A land scam there near Ayodhya. Indian Express exposed who were the people who were buying land there.
You know,
Can we have investigations?
Sanjay Jha, while I completely agree with you that it is a mafia that operates all real